Are you interested in purchasing a property in Chattanooga but aren't quite sure how to do that? Today I want to talk to you about financing and the different options that you may have based off your needs. As we all know, interest rates have been elevated this past year, but luckily we did see a decrease recently, and the Fed did announce that they are planning on having interest rate decrease 3 separate times in 2024. So that is very encouraging, and I am excited to see how that goes. But I also want to talk to you about some other options that you may have and some things that have recently become available. One of those is a owner-occupied conventional loan for duplexes, triplexes, and quadruplexes. So you can actually purchase a multifamily home but still get a primary mortgage on that, and they are currently allowing people to do that for a down payment as low as 5%, which is great. If you're interested in that, contact us and I can get you to the right lenders. Also, some lenders are decreasing the amount of down payment that you have to have just on a conventional investor loan. So it used to be about 20%, but we are seeing some people who are doing it for 15%, which definitely helps get your foot in the door. And then one of the other things that you can do is you can look at hard money loans. The Auburndale Group has worked hard in order to form relationships with various lenders, and we do have some private lenders and people who will work with you on investment properties. We also have seen people use home equity lines of credit. Typically this is on your primary mortgage, but I actually spoke with one of my clients recently this past week about his bank and them doing home equity line of credits on investment properties. That is right, on investment properties, and at a great percentage for ARV. So if you're interested in that, once again, contact me and I will be happy to connect you. Another thing is many builders and some lenders are actually offering incentives to buyers currently. This could be a 2-to-1 buy down where they decrease the interest rate 2% the first year, 1% the following year, and then that gives you time to refinance. I actually have a client who recently purchased a home, and in that financing they were able to permanently decrease the rate for the entire life of the mortgage, which I believe was 30 years. So those are great incentives and enable you to be able to potentially cash flow your property, at least until you can refinance at a later date. Another great thing that you can do is that you can partner with other people. Some people may have a little bit higher capital. If you offer them an equity share in your deals, then you can potentially offer them part ownership and not have to actually pay the amount that they put into the deal back, which kind of relieves some of that pressure of, are you going to be able to make sure that you can pay them back? You give them a percent ownership, and it can actually be a win-win for both of you, because their return isn't just that one time. They can continue to make a return on their money with equity partnership. So that is something that I have done. I think it's a great way to also get into the game and be able to take a step further. I love the saying that, any percent in a deal is better than 100% of no deal. So consider that, if you don't have the means to be able to do that completely, partner up with somebody. It's a great idea. So those are some financing options. If you're interested in purchasing real estate in Chattanooga, but you're not exactly sure what to do, I can connect you with the right people. I am not a lender, but I do have great relationships with some lenders. So take this as some words of advice, but I am not a lender. But I can get you in touch with the right people. So if you are interested, contact the Auburndale Group, like and subscribe our page, and we look forward to working with you. Have a great day.